Hello, Rania aka Mac, and welcome. So the final panel of CitizenCon was Chris Roberts talking about what's coming up to release. It was called The Road to Release, and they went through what they call the 12 pillars, which started way back when with the hangar module, so getting into the ship was the first pillar. We start at number 8, as this is object container streaming and bind culling, which is coming in 3.3, already in 3.3. But basically, at what point will Star Citizen become a game worthy of playing regardless of whether the full feature sets are finished or all the content is done? What will define the experience of Star Citizen's big vision? They're releasing every 3 months and decided that they will need to focus on how the game plays now and everything this involves. That is their priority. But starting from number 8, this was object container streaming, bind culling. This took 18 months rather than the expected 6 months that they first thought. 3.3 is the first use of this tech. We are seeing great results, and it is needed to allow them to expand the game further with planets and systems and so forth. Number 9 of the 12 pillars was ship purchasing and renting. This also comes in 3.3, well 3.3.5, and this is one of the main parts of the game loop, so earning enough cash to upgrade to better ships or buy ships for different professions. Very important to them. They will obviously need a bit of time to adjust the economy as the extreme scales of low-end small ships and items and whatnot to big capital ships. So it will take a little time to get it right, but that is number 9. The 10th pillar for the final game is organization system. I'm very excited for this. If you want to join my org, the link is below. But they do want to bring this more in-game rather than just on the website. This will allow us to assign roles, assign missions, assign cost and revenue shares, have specific ties to things, getting sort of communication org pods and modules and whatnot. They did say they will build this out further on the website, then bring it in game, but that's number 10. Number 11 is full persistence. So basically you can go anywhere, leave something planet-side, and then leave it alone. It will stream out, and then when you come back, it will remember where it was dropped, stream it back in, and allow you to pick it up. This will make the world feel alive, so leaving a ship, for example, you get rescued because it's damaged. You come back later to repair it, it's still there. Or maybe leaving things in your habitation pods. It's also the physical inventory is affected by this, as well as age, wear and tear for your character and for items. Just things getting older, getting wear on them and persisting. The PU eventually won't be reset every so often. It changes and grows as things happen and it persists. So people's actions mean something and will be remembered. The final pillar for getting the game to release is server meshing. Now this is the last piece of the puzzle to have the full game experience. We currently have 50 players now in a server. Bind culling, they say, will increase that so much, but server meshing can be thousands of players all playing in a similar location. So 1,000 people on Hurston, for example, is what Chris said. Server meshing will allow for a truly massively populated universe of players and AI having servers which will dynamically scale to what's going on. This is when they feel that they will no longer reset the servers and it will be an ongoing and living universe. Now after this, they say they've got lots of planets and star systems and other assets to create, but they will have a continual feature development thing going on. And as long as we keep playing it every 3 months, they will keep giving us new content like they are doing now. Also, they said they will be adding telemetry tracking tools coming soon, which will tell us exactly what's happening and track our own performance ourselves. So crashes, our frames, the load times, the latency. They will also add the ability for the same tools, but for server performance and stability, which is very good. But this does get it a little clearer in our minds as to what is coming, but unfortunately there's still a few questions unanswered. One of them is sort of about resetting servers. I would prefer them to hold off doing that once ship purchasing is in, maybe not doing it every 3 months, maybe pushing it back to every 6. But also, one of the questions is, when will it transition from alpha to beta, or will it just go straight from alpha to version 1 of release? This is something I would like Chris to sort of clear up, but it is great to hear that they are making good progress. And although everything is not simple, obviously it's going to take a long time and a lot of effort, we are already heading towards the 10th pillar. So there's not too many more pillars to go. I am very excited to get these features and to see them come to life. And as the game finally gets realised, just seeing the people flush back into it. Once we get 3.3.5 with Hearst and Lorville ship buying and renting, I do feel that Star Citizen will feel like a completely different game and give us a lot more to keep us entertained until the next patch. But it is nice to get this system established. We know exactly what they need to do now in terms of what's coming. But I do hope Chris can answer those questions, because I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that is wondering this. Anyway, do let me know what you think. Do you think they're going to go from alpha? Do you think server meshing could be the end of alpha? Then it's into beta while they build other systems? Or do you think they're just going to go straight to version 1 release and continue to develop it from there? Make sure you follow me over on Twitch, guys. Twitch.tv/supermacbrothers Ryan. Going to be playing a lot of 3.3 and talking to Star Citizen. Big shout out to my patrons. If you do want to support the channel further, please do follow the link to my Patreon page. It is much appreciated. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more Star Citizen content, and I shall see you next time.